What is up, YouTube? Johnny B here again today, and we're going to be bringing you another video on the rally car. Yes, the rally car. It's not really fully rally car built, but that's the theme that we're going with for the Ford Fiesta. Obviously, if you guys have seen the videos before, we're going with that Ken Block theme with the 1552 wheels that he runs on his actual Fiesta. One of the main things that you need when you're rally racing or off-road racing or just going off-road in general is what everybody always puts on their Jeeps, on their FJ Cruisers, you know, and any other off-road vehicle you can think of. It's a light bar. So with this light bar, you can literally see everything at night as you're just running through the desert. In our case here in Arizona, sometimes we go off-roading and it gets really dark, and having a light bar is a huge benefit when you're driving, just in case you need to see if there's any animals crossing by, you need to see where the road's going. So let's go ahead and install one. So this is the light bar we decided to go with. It is a Yitamotor Light Bar. It's 24 inches and it has both spotlights and floodlights on the ends, so we can get a good overall lighting when we're driving at night. Now what we have to do is figure out where we want it. On most rally cars, the lights that they put on them for nighttime running, they put them direct bolted to the hood. So it would look something like that. Normally they just have like little stands here and here. I've seen other places where they bolt them onto the top part of the hood. So in this section in between your windshield sprayers. But since this car is a daily driver, we don't want it to be too aggressive and just showing it off. Plus, I don't know, we don't want anybody messing with it either. So what we decided to do is that we saw the grill and we decided that we would think it would look really nice there, but we're gonna put it behind the grill. It'll be hidden and you can't see it until you really light it up, or unless you look straight into the grill. So let's go ahead and do that. So the reason we went with the specific light bar is not only because of the price. It had some amazing reviews on Amazon. All the people that bought it loved it. It had 4.5 stars, which is really great for a product. We wanted to test it for ourselves. It's an all aluminum construction. It comes with both spotlights and floodlights. And that's just something that we really wanted, just because I've bought light bars before and installed them on Jeeps for off-roading. So we wanted something similar, but in a smaller package. This light bar seems to deliver. It also has some really big heat sinks in the back, so that's gonna enable us to run it for longer. But the construction itself is really, really strong. It's pretty amazing. Like, we just holding it in my hands, it feels really rigid. So since it had so many good reviews, we wanted to go ahead and test this light bar for ourselves. So let's go ahead and get it installed. So this right here is the little section behind the grill. So since we don't have the bumper off, we don't know exactly where it's at, but obviously this is a deflector and the grill covers this crash bar. So we thought that the most rigid place to bolt it to would be the actual crash bar. So we're kind of figuring out where we wanted exactly on this. But since we don't really know how it's gonna look with the bumper on, I'm gonna go ahead and just leave it like this without any bolts or anything, and then put the bumper back on just to kind of mess with it, see where we want it. So looking at it now with the bumper on, it looks pretty amazing. Let me just go ahead and move it around a little bit, trying to figure out exactly where the center piece is going to be at. That way we don't leave it like lopsided to one side. We want it to be perfectly centered. So let's go ahead and take this bumper off and bolt it on. There it is, guys. The light bar is now fully installed. We got all the bumper back on. Didn't really show you guys too much of me taking off and putting on the bumper just because you guys probably don't have a Fiesta, but this works for any other car application that you want to do to set up the light bar, whether it be inside the grille, underneath the bumper, or up on top of the roof and the hood. So in essence, the light bar was really high quality. The installation of it was really simple. The brackets, you know, there's so many ways to adjust it, so you can put it in almost any area that you can think of. And it's working really, really well. Compared to the lights, right now the light bar is actually making the headlights and the fog lights look yellow, so it's kind of funny. But that's just what it is with LEDs. They're so bright, they're really white. It's gonna light up the night really well. So definitely gonna be useful for when we're driving at night, you know, through some dirt roads or something like that. So that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you guys are also looking to get this light bar, I'm gonna put a link down in the description and to their website. And that's gonna be it for this video, guys. So as always, you have a great day.